Just want to talk about a quick life lesson so that I can preserve, you know what I'm saying, my time throughout the day. Okay. Please look in the description box so that you can subscribe to my website, www.mother, WIZDOM, TREE.com. I just want to do this real quickly because I am operating the Temple of the Crossroads and my resident. We're going to have candles, oils, spirit bags, dolls, all of those things will be created by the mother of the Temple of the Crossroads. Okay, so, visit us out on Instagram, Temple of the Crossroads, and Facebook. Okay, so I want to talk to y'all about something. Because I got to make it fast. Now you have to wait almost 2 or 3 hours to get a handful of folk in here. Yeah, don't wait too old to get off the streets. Don't wait till you're too old to get off the streets. We're staying in the streets too long, priestesses. Okay? Get you a trade, a career, or some kind of education or some type of way of making an income before you get too old for your pimp. A lot of y'all are staying with your pimps for too long, y'all young folks. And you think the pimp is always going to want you, but he ain't. I'm looking at a situation out there in social media where, men are just going through women like they bags of potato chips and all. You are a life. You are a life. You have a purpose. You're not here. You understand what I'm saying? To be used by a man. And a lot of pimps like them young. You know what I'm saying? Now, when I talk about a pimp, I'm talking about it could be just, you could be like in some type of a cult with a man, a harem with a man. It just any of those experiences, or you could just be in a church with a man who's preaching and leading. You understand? All of these are pimp situations. Okay? So you want to make sure when you're young, I don't know if I'm speaking to young people right now. I may be speaking to people who are past that stage, but I just thought about this. I see how the world works, how we're programmed. We're programmed as women to desire to have a knight in shining armor. We want a man. And men are a little bit more smarter and brighter than we are. They can outwit us. Okay? Because men get together with one another and they discuss how they charm women and how, they use bait and game to get women. How to keep her under control, how to keep her oblivious. But however, on the other hand, when you're dealing with us as women, we work the opposite. We want to fuss and fight over who got a man and who ain't got a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at how men do. Men can go around with a lot of different women, and men will protect him. You understand? Even women will help the man. You need to know that your woman is cheating. You need to know your girlfriend is cheating. You understand? A man can go around neighborhoods, all in the proximity of where you live, Watch this house. Make sure there's no man going over there to that house. However, when it comes to women, there is no protection because she is waiting to make sure you don't get away with slipping up because she's gonna tell on you. Women are not only oblivious, but they do not at all teach each other the game. I'm here to teach y'all the game right now. I want to teach all the women the game. You need to know this. This is if you at the baby stage, which is baby stage magic. Okay? Once you get to the demon slayer, you understand? You're supposed to know all of this. And I need to guide you how to go from witch to demon slayer. Okay? Only witches are still at the age 40, 50, 60, and 70 years old looking for a man. By the time you hit your mid 40s, it's a wrap. It is not going to be no man. So you may as well not even look for him. He's not coming, okay? You got work to do by the time you hit mid 40s. By the time you hit, I say by 45, man, stop looking because ain't nothing coming, okay? And if you're in this game, you understand, this particular area of work, you need to spend your time taking care of yourself and your clients because it's a wrap. We still have women around here, 45 and older, looking to eventually get married. Marriage is a distraction. Do not distract yourself looking for no man. You understand what I'm saying? You're wasting your time. If you're driven by sex, you got a problem. Because sex is the problem. Men can use their spiritual wands and everything to hypnotize you and keep you in a situation where you are not able to think for yourself, function, and do your practice. Spirit is not going to be allowing anyone at this particular time to have a relationship with anybody. It's not going to happen. Okay? So you got to get over it. So women have resorted to going into these harems. They want to now be in a situation where this man has 8 or 9 different women and he knows that you are young and dumb. But at the same time, too, he knows he has access to all of the gifts because women have gifts and treasures in their womb. This is one thing that man has lost. The man has lost these things because of the fact that he has an interruption in his DNA. You know, they say that the reason why the man is no longer a woman is because he lost the leg on his X gene. Okay. So this is why his prostate gland, which was a womb, is an atrophied womb right now. Okay. So he's missing that part. You understand? Men need to understand that they are us. This is the reason why you have breasts and nipples. You have breasts and nipples just like a woman. You understand? You can look at a woman and you say she has a function. Her function, you understand, is to breastfeed with those breasts and nipples. Men, why do you have nipples? That's because you used to be a woman. You used to be a woman and now you are missing that particular gene. Okay? So men have to gather a whole lot of women together. I'm talking about these men who are in these harems and stuff like that because there are a lot of lost women. Because the cycle has not been broken by their mothers. Okay? The mother was in the cycle. Okay? Being deceived by men. So you go on to repeat the cycle. Your vulnerability, you're in a cult now and you can't get out. An occult of men and women. Men, just having buffets of women. You understand? He has the charm and the character to have as many vulnerable women as he possibly can. You may find yourself in a situation like that. Not necessarily all of y'all in one house is one man with 10 or 15 women, but you can be in those type of relationships where you got a man coming by, leaving his wife to come and visit you. Wife don't know about you. Now y'all got a whole family together. Wife don't know nothing about you. You are still yourself a part of a harem, because especially with truck drivers, you know what I'm saying? Truck drivers have a woman in just about every city. You understand? I have those as clients. They call and they tell me how they got a woman over here, a woman over there, and a woman over there. Neither of the women know anything about them, about each other. That's a harem. Okay, you need to know that. Okay, so if you find yourself in a situation like that, this is what I have to say to you. If you're young, okay, because by the time you get a little bit old up here, if you want to be in a harem like that, where you got a man coming to see you like, once a month, just for some sex and go on, you know the game. This is just you made it up in your mind, this is what you worth. And I'm not necessarily talking to you, I'm talking to the young women and everything. All I have to say is this right here. Make sure as you grow older, you have a game plan. Okay? Make sure you have a game plan. Because if you give this man all of your life in the pimp game, when you get to be in your 40s, you have nothing if you have not put that money aside to make sure that when you get up here where I'm at, you got a roof over your head, you got food, and you got everything else you need. Because there's some tired hoes, my age and older. You understand? Tired. Because they spend all their life, you understand, being pimped. Hello? So now there's nothing. There's nothing left for them to do but continue to advance in age. So if you're my age and older, the game is over. Do not marry in. By the time you hit 45, don't marry nobody. I'm warning you. Hey, melanated high priestess, how you doing? Okay, I'm gonna let her know. I'm gonna call her back. Okay, Melanated High Priestess, thank you for moderating. I'm on my way out and everything. I'm going to try to make all of these videos quick because then I can do more videos through the day and everything. So thank you for moderating. This was on my mind because I'm watching this thing on YouTube. There's a person out there. I love, the information. They give wonderful information. Don't get me wrong. But I am watching this person, with just multiple women in a house just coming in, coming out. These women are being abused, you know what I'm saying? And mentally, physically, and spiritually. And, I'm just witnessing this. And what I want to say to these young ladies is, what are you going to do when you get to be my age? Because when you're dealing with those type of men, when you get to wrinkling and you're no longer any use to them, you know what I'm saying? They don't you done gave them babies, what you got? What you already what they wanted from you, you already gave it to them. So what they doing is recruiting new women. By the time you hit, I say, by the time you get to be 40. By the time you get to be 40, I give you to the most 45. Those type of men don't keep no 45-year-old tired hoes around them. I just got to say it just like it is. You understand? You done got too old for them. So you want to be in that trap like that. Because I was looking at, to be a matter of fact, I'm going to tell you who I'm talking about. I'm talking about Snooki. Yeah, Snooki, I'm talking about you. Look up Snooki, y'all. Snooki was a pimp in Wisconsin. And that's on there now. You can see Snooky, the pimp Snooky. It's on YouTube. You can watch it for free. And I just look at all of those women. This was way back when I was a young woman. He was doing this in the 90s and stuff like that. And he had this young lady that came in and she wanted to be a part of the group and stuff. And since then, she has been in prison for child sex trafficking and stuff. But anyway, she got in the game with him and everything. And so you see what she turned out to be now. She's an ex-convict because they put her in prison for doing that and everything. So she don't have a game plan. You understand? What is she doing now? Now you're an ex-con. You don't have a life for yourself. And then you're offender. All sex offenders and stuff like that, when you move in a particular location, they have your face on a piece of paper, your address, and your name to humiliate you. Okay, so that's where she is. Everywhere they move, they have to put a breaking news bulletin out to let folks know to protect them from her. You know what I'm saying? So that's her life. But I looked at all of those women Snooki had, in those 90s. Where are they now? Where are they? What do they have now? So if you're going to get in a game like this where you're going to sell yourself, make sure you're going to get plenty of money, baby. You need a plenty of money so that you can go ahead on and set your retirement plan up and all of that other good stuff by the time you get where I'm at. Young women, please leave the pimps and get off the streets. This ain't the place to be for right now. You don't need to be out there. Once again, I'm going to ask you something. If you are in a harem, you understand what I'm saying? If you're in a pimp house or whatever, or a dope house, wherever you at, I got one question to ask you. Understand? Where you see yourself when you hit your 40s and your 50s? What is you going to do for yourself? Look at that pimp. You think that pimp going to keep you around when you get old? He's going to be recruiting new women. I'm going to end on that note, y'all. Please get these thumbs up. And thank you to my moderator for coming out. Bye-bye. Okay, that's true. High priestess, melanated high priestess says she manifests more. Yeah, you store your energy because people don't realize during a sexual encounter, men take from your womb. This is the reason why it's elongated. What he got is elongated so that he can tap into what's in there and draw it out. So I want you all to be real careful. Okay. And so I can't wait around for hours and hours. We had 18 minutes and it will be waiting forever. So visit me perhaps tonight, maybe, or on the next channel a little later on. I gotta go. Hey Raymond, how you doing? Okay. Okay. Bye-bye, y'all.